are in
back, and they will
college
begin things
last
at
video,
the 25.
so we're just gonna take it to the NFL. We are in the
LSU with a first and 10. They'll go play action and let him throw right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 66 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
All right.
Nice pick up there. So take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms.
And he will take this in. Touchdown LSU. A 5-yard touchdown. And LSU has taken the early lead. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with.
You wonder why I was going to go to
They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Let's go.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Cameron, the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there's good coverage there. That forced the incompletion.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's taken on the 25. Sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. He will not be throwing to start out as they begin on the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Swanson. And it's caught. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Complete to number 8.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap.
And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. That's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And LSU adds on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
5-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw is Barry.
Get him.
Let's go.
How's that only like a total off? That should be like
Someone's been up to the task.
this episode, I'm going to try to get to the NFL.
Guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Might play a
Such an
game.
impressive first half to get that lead. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brooks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's the option. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
All right.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football.
In the end zone.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run. It's Drake, and he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. From the gun, Swanson, and that is caught.
Go, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Bro, Oregon has no
20 yards
chance.
out, and LSU adds on to their advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard.
The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run with Ferguson, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
The 2nd down carry for Ferguson. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
All right.
Ferguson on the draw.
Why are you? That was too
They were
delayed.
waiting
Why
for
are
him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. On the carry, it's Ferguson. And he'll get out near the 40 to the 39. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good size run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And LSU adds on to their advantage. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Ducks come up now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Barrett into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Barrett. Flush to his right. LSU fans saying, hey, Tommy who right now. They're pretty happy. They lead big as we reach halftime.
All right, so we're up 28-0 at half.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Oregon offense on the field ready for their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is rush coming, and he's taken down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
48-yard punt, 7 on the return.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone for an LSU touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times